Patrick Haggerty here from Basin Youth for Christ and from the Broadway Theater here in Malin. We're looking through John chapter 9 this week and Jesus' interaction with the man born blind. We left off in verse 3 where Jesus explains that this man's tragedy of being born blind was not because of his sin or his parents' sin, but so that the power of God or the glory of God might be displayed in him. And then Jesus says this in verse 4. We must carry out quickly the tasks assigned to us by the one who sent us. Night is coming, and then no one can work. But while I am here in the world, I am the light of the world. And when I read that today, it just reminded me that Jesus recognized that his earthly ministry time was short. And he wanted to be about the Father's business while time remained. And it got me to thinking about the time that we live in now. And the time that we live in now is short also. Night is coming. Jesus, Christ, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, is coming again. We see the signs of his coming all over the place right now in the world. We need to be about the Father's business. We need to be about living for the Lord and living for him in a way that is reaching out to those in need, right? Then Jesus does this. He spit on the ground and he made mud with the saliva and he spread the mud over the blind man's eyes. Every time I read this, it makes me smile. It makes me laugh inside because the blind guy can't see it coming, right? He's blind. Jesus doesn't announce, hey, I'm going to spit in the ground and make some mud and then I'm going to stick it in your eye there. No, he's blind. There's no announcement. Jesus just does it, sticks it in his eyes. It's a bizarre thing. But why bother Jesus? Why did he have to make this clay for this man's sight? Well, because he was born blind. Jesus isn't restoring his sight, he's creating it. And just as he created Adam from the ground, from the dust, he's creating sight for this man. And then he tells this man something. He tells him, go wash yourself in the pool of Siloam. The pool means sent, or the sent pool. And you can go to this pool today. It's in Jerusalem. I've been there many times. It's gorgeous. I love going there. So he sends them to this pool. And the man went, and he washed, and he came back seeing. And what I began to think about as I read that is, what would happen if the guy would have told Jesus, no, that's a crazy idea. That's not going to work. Would he have received his sight? No. But because of his obedience to what God asked him to do, there was a blessing. A huge blessing of sight for him in this instance, but because he was obedient to what the Lord asked him to do, God blessed his life and gave him fresh insight, right? And for you and for me, I believe all God simply wants us to do is just simply be obedient to what he's asked us to do out of love for him. And there's a blessing in obedience. We gain fresh insight. Areas that we were blind to in our lives before are removed and washed away. And we begin to see the world around us with the eyes of Jesus Christ. Be blessed today. Jesus loves you. I hope you're having a good one.